So today at work, there's an older lady in her 60s, and she had asked me if one of our coworkers, actually our boss, was at work. And I said, yes, his car's parked right there. And then she saw somebody who resembled him in the parking lot. And I said, that's not him. He's actually inside. That's somebody else. That's his car. And her answer to me was, well, it all looks the same to me. And the two gentlemen that she was referring to are both African American. Now, you can take that how you want, and it could just be tongue in cheek. It could have been, give her a pass. She's an old lady, all those sort of things. But what would we do if a child had said that? We would work to correct them so they saw the error of what they were saying and teach them a better way. So if we can teach a new dog old tricks in the way of being polite, having manners, saying the right things, being, the right person, why is it that we insist on the old adage that you can't teach an old dog new tricks? And I do believe that you can teach an old dog new tricks, because a lot of these old dogs are teaching themselves new tricks in the way of, because a lot of these, the people from this generation are not accustomed to cell phones, but have somehow taught themselves how to maneuver something as intricate. Like a cell phone has probably as much computer knowledge as what we knew computers to be in the 60s. So even in a lot of these people's prime, their heyday, they still can operate something now in this day and age that is far more superior than the time that they would be at their learning apex. And there's nothing wrong with that, but we can teach ourselves the things that we want to teach ourselves. And I'm not saying that this lady had any sort of racial undertones in how she said it or why she said it. I don't know her motivations, but it just kind of clicked with me, because we do see where older people will say things that are kind of, it's a little cringy sometimes. But if it was a child, we would say, hey, that's not exactly the way to say it. Here's a better way to say it, or we need to, better use these opportunities to learn from. So if we can teach a new dog old tricks, why can't we teach old dogs new tricks? A lot of old dogs are learning new tricks on their own. Again, I give you the cell phone, I give you social media, how they can maneuver Facebook and things like that. Granted, these aren't hard things to learn, but the point is, it wasn't from their era. So even cars, when you look at cars are driving computers now, and a lot of the things that go on within cars can be very detailed, very intricate. Bluetooth, finding those things. And yes, we all know that your parents, your grandparents will ask you for help with things sometimes, but if that's the case, then why aren't they asking with help in identifying groups or understanding what to say to them or what to call them? All we're talking about is we all ease into our confirmed biases, and we will pick and choose what we want to learn. So whatever dog you are, new dog, old dog, learn the new tricks and adhere to the old ones. It's the best way to have balance. It's the best way to understand that you can stay grounded in a foundation of tradition, being the old tricks, but keeping up with the times, which is the new tricks. It's a balance, and it's not always easy, but it's the best way for us to continue to better ourselves, not only individually, but collectively. So what are your thoughts when it comes to this? What's your ace up the sleeve? Advice, comment, experience when it comes to old dogs, new tricks, new dogs, old tricks. Have you come across this? What are your thoughts when it comes to this? And love to hear from you guys. And as always, please hit the thumbs up, thumbs down. I won't be mad at you. Leave a comment. And if you haven't, we would love to have you on the channel. So please hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.